How's it going, YouTube? This is Turn JI, and today we have the Monday weekend sales recap. This is number 57 on the list. Hi, how you doing? It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you guys in about a week. I took the previous week kind of off, and I took this last week off. Feeling a little bit burned out, not on work, but on Pokemon in general. I mean, when you walk in the office every morning and you're surrounded by it, might sound amazing, and don't get me wrong, it is. I appreciate it, but at some point you start to get a little worn out when it's something you truly love as a personal thing, a hobby, and it's your business. Yeah, it wears on you after a while. So I felt a little burnout just on Pokemon in general the last 2 weeks. So I took 2 weeks off because you don't want to do something when you're hating it. Otherwise, you just kind of keep hating it. So feeling rejuvenated, feeling like I'm ready to get back into this again. And not only that, but honestly, I was feeling a little burnout on YouTube the last 2 weeks. I haven't really felt that way, but maybe like one other time since starting this channel a little over a year ago. So it was just time to take a little break from both. So, but we're back. I can't say that you should expect any other videos other than the what should I buy on Sunday and Monday weekend sales recap again this week, just because I don't think I have any submissions and I doubt I'm getting any PSA returns back. But maybe I'll mix in on Thursday maybe I'll do like a Pokemon Labs or something on Thursday or something like that. We'll see what kind of time I have, and we'll see what the weather looks like this week. Been trying to take advantage of any nice days, get stuff done outside, just that spring prep. If you have property, you know how it is. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe Thursday we'll get a video. So we'll get at least 2 videos this week, possibly 3. And the following week will be 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. So we'll be ramping up here again. Just bear with me. Overall this weekend, good sales weekend. Can't complain. Things have been down a little bit, but again, when I'm not working as much, I see less sales because I'm not getting newer stuff listed. There's less stuff in the store to look at, and if I haven't changed any prices, it's just people going back and looking at the same thing and deciding whether or not they're feeling that that's a good price to buy. So I'm not really too surprised, but still this weekend total was $1,482.34. Again, that was better than last week, and I took another week off. So I mean, yeah, it really can't complain at all. But $1,482.34 does not deduct eBay fees, sales tax, shipping costs, etc., etc. So on and so forth. That's simply the gross amount for what you see in front of you. Yeah, again, can't complain about it. Better than last weekend, and yeah, for not really doing too much last week or listing much. But yeah, one thing I can recommend you guys, if you're burnt out on something, I mean, obviously if you have a 9-to-5 job, I mean, you can't really just be like, oh no, I'm not going in tomorrow. But if you have a job where you have the opportunity to maybe deload a little bit and like take a little bit less work for the week and do a little bit less, I mean, it's always good to do that and rejuvenate yourself for what you're doing, because otherwise, I mean, if you don't like what you're doing, you're not going to do good work. It's just that simple. But, all right, got my list set up here. Let me get the light on for you, and then we'll jump into this. You've heard enough rambling and ranting for the day. I don't know why it seems like my light is different color. I don't know if I slap the temp on it. Let's slap the temp again. Slap the temp. Slap the temp. I like that. I like the cool vibe. All right, move this to the side, and let's jump into this. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't like where that stack was. There we go. First up, we have Hoopa Full Art Ticket Giveaway promo in excellent condition, $32.24. Just bear with me here. I bit something like my tongue or something in my mouth, and it's like a little bit tender, and so it's like making me say words weird on occasion. Feels a little weird. So if I say some strange stuff this time around, well, don't be surprised. We got Blastoise Space Set, heavily played, $23.99. Jasmine's Ampharos from VS, PSA 10, $56.24. Seems to be about the going price for any of the intermediate popularity VS series cards right now. VS is definitely down because I think a lot of people grade that stuff. But just because it's down in price, don't think that you can't or shouldn't pick them up. Like, if you think value has anything to do with it, like, buy VS, dude. VS is the best set out there. Like, if you like VS, buy VS. That's all I'm going to say. We got Teddy Ursa, Shiny Collection, PSA 8, $22.49. Man, I love this card. Dusknoir, Giratina Half Deck, and a PSA 10 for only $29.99. That's based on what was available, the pricing. This artwork, number one, is fantastic, and this is by Imakuni, so it makes it even more of a crazy card. So I was pretty pumped on that. I was pretty pumped when I discovered this card, is what I wanted to say. I remember seeing it and be like, man, this is a sick card. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is Imakuni too. Like, it's so cool. We got Luxray, Psycho Drive, PSA 9, 1874. Vespiquen, Glade Half Deck, PSA 8, $14.99. I know, like, a lot of people are like, don't really like Vespiquen, like, and I kind of get it. I mean, it's just it's a queen bee. Like, takes a certain sort of somebody to like this card, most likely, but this is a great looking card overall. As far as hollow pattern, everything, I don't know. And I mean, I don't know. I like less popular Pokemon. It's just kind of my jam. Maybe that makes me like a Pokemon hipster or something, but I like the popular ones too, though. So I'm just a lover of all Pokemon. We got Regigigas Level X from the collection pack. PSA 7, 1874. Lopunny, Trade Please, DPP promo, PSA 7, $14.99. Love the foiling on that one. We got the Giratina Stormfront, PSA 9, $26.24. Scroll down here and grab another stack. Okay, we got Grimer, Vending, excellent condition, $7.49. Suicune, excellent condition, $27.07. This is from Neo 3 Rev. We got Karen's Flareon, excellent condition from VS, $24.74. We got the Censored Price's Piloswine, excellent condition, $9.74. Price's Delibird, or excuse me, Faulkner's Delibird, Light Play, $8.24. There is a Price's Delibird in here too. That's why I was saying that, but also because in the back here we have another Price's card. We got Price's Dugong, excellent condition, $11.99. We got Radiant Charizard from V-Star Universe, near mint, $5.24. Yanma from Neo 2 Discovery, excellent condition, $9.74. Did I say $9.74 on the Charizard? I felt like I said that twice. If I did say that, it's $5.24 on the Charizard. I don't know why that sounded like very similar when I said it. We got another one of the Hoopas, excellent condition, $32.24. Got Darkrai and Cresselia, although you can't see Darkrai at all in the bottom half. This is from Lost Link, Light Play, $28.49. Porygon Z, Level X, Temple of Anger, Light Play, $11.24. Dialga, Shining Darkness, heavily played, $9.25. We have Darkrai from the 10th movie release. This was a promo from DPP, PSA 9, $26.24. We got Chimchar P promo, Play promo. PPP is the thing. It's fan club, whatever you want to call it. Heavily played, $4.49. Nice order on this one. And this is why I do this, and this hasn't happened for a while, but we didn't pick a card, so bear with me. We got to pick this card real quick. This will give you guys an idea how long it takes me to pick a card. We got a Venusaur from Miracle Crystal, Light Play. I'm going to go over to my boxes here. I can't take you with me because if I do, every time I take my phone off my stand when I try to do that, it literally like cuts the video. And if you guys watch the channel, you know how aggravated I get with that. So, we got Venusaur, Miracle Crystal, Light Play. See, it didn't take long. $11.99 on the Venusaur. Venusaur again, Beat of the Frontier. See, that's probably what happened. So, like, I saw Venusaur, and then I picked Venusaur, and then I saw it again, but just assumed I'd already done it. That's probably what happened there. At least in my head, that's what I think. But we have Venusaur, Beat of the Frontier, PSA 10, $100 even. I absolutely love this card. Fantastic Saito artwork. He's using, like, Razor Leaf. Just super good card. All right, we got Misty's Tentacruel, this one being from the... Yeah, see, I said about saying stuff weird, and when I went to say it, Hanada City Gym deck. It has no rarity down at the bottom. That's saying no from the deck. Light play, $8.99. We have Crobat from Neo 3 Rev. Excellent condition, $11.24. Another Suicune, Near Mint, $37.49 from Neo 3 Rev as well. We got Ninetales from Soul Silver Collection, Near Mint, $18.74. Rapidash, excellent condition. This is a Koro comic promo, $6.74. Lugia, Meiji Chocolate promo, light play, $19.49. Mewtwo, CD collection promo, excellent condition, $22.49. I like how it has, like, what would this be? Would this just be agility or mirror or something? I don't know, that he's using here where he has, like, triple of himself. I guess agility is what Pikachu uses where it looks like that, but I can't remember what it would be for Mewtwo. I was gonna say like mirror move or something, but that's not it. Isn't that like Wobbuffet's only attack or mirror shield? I don't know. All right, we got Dark Dragonite, Rocket Gang, Near Mint, $37.49. I think this might be the last one of these. If you guys have been here for a while, you saw the video where I got a ton of Dark Dragonites in, probably like 20, 30 plus or something like that. And this is probably like the last boy headed out the door. So they do sell, just takes a little bit of time, and yeah, it's off to a new home. Again, Near Mint on this one, $37.49. We got the Pikachu. I wonder if this actually is agility, if that's what this attack is. Might be. Pikachu, Neo 1 Genesis, heavily played, $1.49. Rockets Moltres, Gym 1 Heroes, light play, $17.99. Beautiful card. We have Deoxys, Temple of Anger, PSA 10. This is a rare from the set, $131.24. You might be saying, man, who's paying $131.24 for a non-holo rare? Well, the best way I can describe it is it's tough to find these in mint condition. Centered, everything to grade them. Pop is low. If you want it, they're available, but you're going to pay a premium for stuff like that. Now, if the market was flooded and the dumper's going dump, then you're going to see the price go down. It's just how it is. But it's not about rarity, it's about availability, and it's about desirability. And somebody obviously wanted this, whether they're a Deoxys collector or they're trying to complete Temple of Anger. And this is probably one of few, if not the only PSA 10s on eBay. And this was their only pretty much option to purchase said card. Another thing too is sometimes in this first edition, maybe there is an unlimited one or something like that on there. Sometimes people only want unlimited, which cuts down your pool even further. So I always tell everybody, if you feel like you have something that has some value, that doesn't mean like, oh, I know what I have type deal. It's simply, what's the point of offloading something super quick? Like what does that get you? So that you can do more work to make the same amount of money as if you were just being patient. So think about that whenever you're selling stuff. Again, dumpers going dump. That's just how it is. That's why VS is literally in the dumps right now as far as price for PSA 10s. You can replicate things, which is what most people do, but you can't, most of these people don't know how to actually have a individual thought of their own where they're like, oh, I'm going to buy this, grade this, and, I have a good idea that it's going to sell for a decent price. They're not actually trying to run a business. They're just trying to actually legitimately be a flipper and make quick cash. That's what those people do. That's why prices of certain cards dive. And that's why those certain cards come back in price too when they finally get bought up and, they're not available anymore because the dumpers probably aren't going to repeat the process unless they see somebody else doing it again. And yeah, that's just kind of how the cycle of the dumper works. Just my my 2 cents there. Might make sense to some of you, might not make sense to some of you, some other of you, and some of you might be dumpers, and that's fine. You can always change. You can always not be a dumper. It's always a good day to change and not be a dumper. So, words to the wise there. All right. we went on a little tangent like usual. Let's move on. We have Flying Pikachu VMAX 25th anniversary, near mint, $4.49. Poliwrath base set, moderately played, $8.99. Karen, Best of XY, PSA 8. This one's always super popular because, well, Karen's pretty cool, but you have the Umbreon in the background of this one. PSA 8 on this one, $33.74. Absolutely great card. We have Diglett, Bandai Card-Ass Vending Green version, near mint, $9.74. Pikachu Quick Starter Gift Set. No rarity symbol on this one, that's how you know, and it's non-glossy, so even though it has the vending series symbol, it's got all those traits and quirks, that's why it's not vending. But moderately played on this one, $22.49. This is a really good Pikachu artwork, by the way. I think this one's kind of passed over a lot, in my personal opinion. Looks like there's something else hiding in the bush there. Secret Pokemon in the bush. That sounds like a clickbaity PokeTuber title for something. Something hiding in the bush. What is it? Watch me find out. And then those people get views and people think, oh my god, they're the smartest people ever. And in reality, they're just, well, we won't say, but we'll move on from there. Dark Dragonair, Team Rocket, moderately played, $2.24. You also might hear some thumping. My kid is above me with my wife in her office, and he is ramped up today. I'm glad he's excited for Monday. Not that I don't like Mondays, but you know how it is. But anyway, moving on, I digress. Heavily played on the Dragonair base set, regular rare, $6.74. Iconic card for sure. It is crazy when you think about it. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, Dragonair is so cool, like, in base set, and there wasn't ever a Dragonite in base set. Imagine if there had been a Dragonite in base set. Cool. It would have been pretty cool, right? Well, maybe some of you think so. Some of you may not. We got Zapdos, base set, excellent condition, $18. And then also, ooh, I made a mistake again. Look at this, look at this, look at this. See, this is why we do this. So we'll check this one out in a sec when I pick this other one. I gotta pick these out and figure out which one's excellent and which one's late play. All right, so this is the Zapdos, excellent condition. Again, $18 on this one. And then what I did here, and it's funny because I would have, to not notice this, I would have had to have a copy available, which I did. I have a light play LP1 copy of Zapdos from base set. I thought that's what they bought, but this is why you always double, maybe even sometimes triple check. It's actually what he purchased was a Zapdos from Fossil light play. That was $14.99. So let me exchange these out. Man, 2 mistakes in one day. I'm losing it, man. We're on the downswing. Dude, I titled the last week's one of the videos, "This channel's falling apart" or something like that. And I don't know if everyone thought I was trying to be dramatic or whatever. I was more so satire than anything, and I got so many dislikes on that video. And then also, like, the last couple videos, I've been getting dislikes on, like, all of them. It's just kind of, it's wild. It's just crazy. It's like some people take stuff so, like, literally, I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are the ones dislike. Maybe you're still here, maybe you're still subbed, and, you know, you didn't like it. And that's fine. But, I mean, I was just messing around, man. I mean, I've had, like I said, a couple bumpy last weeks. I was a little burned out. But anyway, we got Zapdos. Censored, of course. Light play condition from Fossil. We're actually going to pop this out halfway, and we're going to just take a look at these. $14.99 on the Zapdos. But you guys, I mean, look at this. So they look somewhat similar, but you're like, not that much. And I can't zoom you out any further, but just think, the further back you go, and right now I'm literally looking at like 1/4 inch by, or maybe half now, probably like 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch little thumbnails. I mean, that's why sometimes sellers make mistakes, and that's why we double, sometimes triple check this stuff, because sometimes cards look the same. But, all right, let's get back into this. I got the derpy looking Magikarp up next. Sorry, I got to top load these again. But yeah, see, that's why I like doing these on Mondays, because when I'm dealing with this kind of volume, especially from the weekend, it makes so I make sure I don't make any mistakes. And right there, we've corrected 2 mistakes so far. Now, I would have caught the Venusaur one no matter what, because going back through to package, it wouldn't have been there to package. So I'd been like, well, I have a label. What's going on here? But that one may have went out, and that person may have been upset that they got 2 base sets Aptoses. But not anymore, because you guys, because I'm doing a video for you guys. All right. We got Derpcarp here. Magikarp from the My First Battle kit. Near mint condition, $3.99. And you know what? We are going to go on a second tangent here because this actually pissed me off a little bit. We'll just go with that. I had somebody purchase the Gyarados, which I think was in last week's video. You guys probably saw it from this same My First Battle kit. And the buyer messaged me, and I'm not going to disclose who it was or anything like that. That's neither here nor there. But they basically said they were upset because they saw a price on TCG Player for Near Mint that was like sub $2. Okay, well, that's great. I don't price based on TCG Player because I don't use TCG Player. Also, I think a lot of you are familiar with what TCG Player Near Mint means. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'll leave that there. But basically, this person said to me that if I wasn't willing to give them a refund, that they would have to leave feedback saying that I'm overpriced or blah, blah, blah. Basically, the way it sounded and it came off to me was as a threat to say, hey, if you don't give me money back, I will leave you bad feedback. I'm going to tell you right now, I do not tolerate that. Zero toleration, and I let the person know. They have yet to message me back. If you are a viewer of this channel and you did this, I'm sorry. I'm not going to call you out on exactly who you are. But again, it's zero tolerance for stuff like that. So this person, and they've been notified about it, they're welcome to send it back for a full refund, but they will get zero partial refund from me to keep the card after a threat like that. You're not gonna tell me that you're gonna leave me bad feedback because you didn't do price check before and you're not happy with my price. If you would have simply opened a return request, sent it back, said, hey, I didn't like the price, whatever, that's whatever. I offer free returns for a reason for that. However, to say that if I don't give you a refund, that you're going to have to leave me negative feedback or whatever feedback they plan on leaving, stating that I'm an overpriced store, doesn't fly with me. So zero tolerance for that. I'm just letting you guys know now. And I make that known. I don't really care if that person tries to leave me negative feedback. It honestly doesn't matter if they leave me negative feedback at this point, because I can literally get that removed, because that is a perceived threat, basically saying, trying to leverage me. Oh, well, if you don't give me a refund, partial refund, I'm gonna leave you bad feedback. So immediately you call an eBay, that kind of stuff can get removed. I'm not even worried about that. But another thing, and I did let them know that too, I did disclose it. They are added to my block list. They will not be able to purchase from me ever in the future again. And I have a block list shared with numerous other big sellers in the community. And it basically goes out to them, and I explain the situation to them. If they feel it is just, they add it to their block list as well. So just be aware, zero tolerance for that kind of BS. So anyway, a little bit of anger there. I do not like that kind of stuff. And again, I do not tolerate it. But I figured I'd say that because it's funny that this Magikarp showed up here. So Gyarados devolved into Magikarp for this week after the hustle and bustle of that, and he's got to do some more training before he can evolve and get back to where he formerly was. So, moving on from that, we got Machamp, base set, excellent condition, $20.99. Bulbasaur, base set, heavily played, $2.99. Oh, another thing about that real quick. Not only do I not use TCG Player to do the price checking, so I wouldn't know what the prices are on there, I checked the pricing on eBay, and I was the cheapest on eBay for it. So I was the cheapest on the platform that I sell, and this person had the audacity to say that to me. So, all right. I've been angry enough. Let's smooth this out, cool it out at the end of this. We got Ivysaur, also base set, moderately played, $4.99. Squirtle, base set, heavily played, $2.99. Dialga Level X, PSA 10. Let me zoom you guys back out just a tad. Nice swirl on this one. $120 even on this one. This one's headed internationally. I think it's going to end up going to France, actually. Charizard EX, Wild Blaze, Damage Condition, $424. Bulbasaur, Koro Comics promo. This is Erica's Light Play, $13.99. I've always had mixed feelings about this Bulbasaur. Like, the color of it is kind of like a little bit like super dark. Like, it's got super vintage vibes to me, vintage Bulbasaur vibes. This also feels like it might be the same artwork that's on the, is the Top Sun, or is it the vending card ass, like the red-green versions? Might be, honestly. It's the same artwork as some. Maybe it's Top Sun. We have Tentacruel Koro promo. Misty's, to be exact. Near Mint, $14.99. And if I didn't say it, Light Play, $13.99 in that. Lieutenant Surge's Jolteon, Light Play, $14.99. Also, again, Koro promo. If you're not familiar with older Koro, even newer Koro, super good. Check out the older stuff. Again, you will not be disappointed. Raichu, Neo 3 Rev, Near Mint, $9.99. We got Giovanni's Magikarp, Gym 2, Moderately Played, $3.99. And lastly, to polish this one out, we have Infernape, DP Entry Pack, PSA 9. We got the sparkle foiling on this one. And I'm actually going to open this up just to make sure, you know, we've already made 2 mistakes. It's 3 the charm. Nah, no mistake on this one. PSA 9 on this one, $35. And then the same person also loaded up on the Torterra DP Entry Pack, PSA 9, $45. These are beautiful cards, and we got the, you know, the starters from, well, the starter final evolutions from Diamond and Pearl. I like all the cards from the DP Entry Pack for the most part, but the sparkle foiling ones are nice. So, again, $45 on the Torterra. And again, that about rounds it out for this weekend. Again, good sales weekend overall. No complaints here. Anyone that purchased that's new, welcome. Hello. I am sorry we ranted and raved a little bit in here. We do that on occasion. It just is what it is. Not usually angry. That was the first time I've been angry about something in a little while. But, you know, it was in my opinion, it was just. If you guys don't think so, you're welcome to chime in and let me know. But, yeah, if you're new, welcome. Thank you for the purchase. I really do appreciate it. Your stuff will be shipped out today. If you're not new, you know the drill. This stuff's going to get shipped out today. You'll see it this week. Thank you for your repeat business. Thank you for always watching. Really do appreciate it again. Yeah, I just appreciate being able to do this. And yeah, I took 2 weeks off, but you know, you got to do that every once in a while. You got to take a little time, and you got to distance yourself from Pokemon sometimes, because honestly, you can get burnt out from it real quick. I remember getting burnt out a long time ago, putting sets together. You start to try to put all the modern sets together, and I mean, you guys know how, I mean, these sets come out like so quick anymore. They're massive. They have 1 million secret rares, so it's not like you can just buy booster boxes to open and get a set done. You know, you actually have to buy the singles to, you know, effectively and efficiently put them together. Not that you can't buy booster box to get the commons, uncommons, etc. But it wears on you after a while when you're doing it constantly. Also, it's a lot of money to spend. I mean, we all put a decent amount of money into this hobby. And it's just something sometimes you got to take a break. So don't be afraid to do so and take a break. So, yeah, again, schedule will be back to somewhat more normal this week, and then be even more normal the following week. And then, you know, who knows? Maybe I take a week off again in a couple months. Maybe I keep on grinding all the way to the end of the year here. I really don't know. I can't tell the future. So hope you guys have a good Monday. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't. But either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you.